Hey, it's Michelle at Counseling Recovery, and I have 3 things you can do in your relationships if you're codependent right now. Last week's video, I talked about what you can do for your codependent relationships separately by yourself, but this video is going to give you 3 things to practice in your relationships right now. So the first thing is I want you to express an opinion, preferably one that is important to you. Because as codependents, we typically shy away from doing that because we don't want to potentially upset somebody or offend them. So we stay silent, and that hurts us and it hurts our relationships too. So I want you to just put out an opinion. And always when you're doing new skills, by the way, do it with people you feel safest with. Don't do it with the hardest person first. Second is I want you to ask for something. Because as codependents, we typically don't. We typically do it all ourselves. We have a hard time asking and being vulnerable, but then we wipe ourselves out. And I mean something simple, like, can you go get my phone? Can you put the laundry out? Anything in your life that will make your life easier. Even if it's just one little thing, it's one little thing that maybe you don't normally ask for, okay? Because that's how you start to honor your own needs. Now, the third one is I want you to notice when you're feeling hurt and offended by what someone has said or done to you, okay? Because for me, I ignored that because I was super focused on what you were doing because I wanted your approval more than I cared about anything else. It was a long time in my recovery where I realized I got to stop that and I really have to start honoring how I feel, because when I wasn't doing that, it was coming out sideways in resentment and passive aggressive behavior that wasn't really cool. So I want you to just own that, you know what, for whatever reason, whatever just happened bothered you. That's okay. It doesn't mean you have to do anything about that right now or say something or confront the person. It just means I want you to honor how you feel, because that's the start of recovery. Because codependency recovery is really a lifestyle change. It's not something you're going to do in 3 weeks. I know for me, I've been at it a really long time and it takes a lot of work, but there are things you can do to make the process easier. And I created my codependency workbook this week and I put it out. I don't know if you saw the post, but I'm really excited about it. It's very comprehensive and it walks you through 7 parts of codependency recovery that I wish I had when I started. Because when I started, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I just thought I was going to look for healthier people. I didn't really realize that the work was in me. I had to look at my own relationship patterns, my own unwillingness to take care of myself and set boundaries. And in this workbook, I will walk you through how to do all of that and how to create a really solid recovery program. I also do videos in it because I want to make sure you have everything you need. And sometimes for me, when I buy courses, I really like the video component because it helps me understand and process better. So I have a video for each module. So I'm going to leave the link in the post for you. I really think you're going to like it. And again, the 3 things that I talked about today were express an opinion, even though it's tiny, ask for what you want, even though it's tiny, doesn't matter, start wherever you start, and notice and honor how you feel when somebody hurts your feelings or you feel offended by them, okay? Because that's how you're going to start to set boundaries. And if you're really serious, check out the workbook. I think you're going to really like it. All right.